Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do a side-by-side comparison and see exactly what the difference is between these editing techniques. What we've got here is on the top left, we've got our single track edit. On the top right, we have our multi-track edit, and on the bottom left, we have our multi-cam edit. What I'm going to do is these are going to be sped up to roughly 2,000%. That way they all run at the same speed, but you can see very clearly which ones are faster, which ones are slower, and by how much time. So let's take a look at this and see what we've got. If we look at the single track version circa 2000-2001, that edit took 9 minutes and 35 seconds approximately to complete a minute and 20 seconds of audio and video editing. If we look at the second option, which was the multi-track editing, that one, which I believe was circa 2005, 2005, I don't remember. Either way, that one would have been 4 minutes and 52 seconds. That's how long it took to complete that one. And the last one took 1 minute and 24 seconds, and that was the multi-cam angle. Obviously, that one was very, very close to real time, and so that was much, much faster. So if we break this down, the multi-track was roughly 50% faster than the single track editing, so almost cut my time in half. If we look at the multicam versus the multi-track, the multicam was 71% faster than the multi-track editing. And if we look at the multicam versus the single track, which was the first one versus the last one, that was 85% faster, so a huge, huge spike in efficiency and productivity. So what it boils down to is we've got, a really, really slow and inefficient way of doing things versus now we've got a really, really fast and very efficient way of doing things. And so when it comes to the quote-unquote fancy editing, it's basically you're paying for time and efficiency, which in turn leaves more room for improving quality over just doing something the quote-unquote non-fancy, or it's actually a quite more complicated way, and you remove room for improving quality because of the time it takes. This is, the perfect side-by-side example of what our not fancy editing almost 20 years ago does versus our quote-unquote fancy editing today.